Hey Cancer, thank you so much for stopping by my new YouTube channel. I truly appreciate and grateful that you're here. This is a general love reading. However, I do find that universe uses me as a tool for healing yourself and or a relationship that you're in, healing that needs to take place. So, Cancer, with that being said, let's get started. Thank you, universe. Please make it obvious what messages you have for Cancer. You want me to shuffle again? Thank you, universe. Please make it obvious. Okay, this one's not coming out. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. It's a new deck. I'm really excited to get to know and learn the cards, and Spirit does want me to read from the book today. Okay, so the first card that came out was number 16, Rescue, but it came out in the reverse. Okay, so let's see what that says. 16, spiritual knowledge. 16 breaks down to a 7. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. In the reverse position, it says, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone or miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Reversed, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that Spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. Next card that came out was number 37, which goes down to a 10, which is completion. Time to clear the clutter, to make way for better things. Cleaning house. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage you must sweep out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest and clean house. And then the last card that popped out was number 26, Deep Freeze. However, it came in the reverse. And 8 is action. 26 reduces down to an 8. There's a lion on here. Are you dealing with the Leo? Alright, 26, Deep Freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. In reverse, it says nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is where, I don't know wherever you are in the world, but right now we are coming into fall. So I'm getting that you need, like, it's time to go into hibernation this winter. And rather than looking for someone to rescue you or you to rescue someone right now, I know they said spring cleaning, but it's fall clean. The fall clean out is a thing as well. So let me get some more confirmation and clarification here. Universe, Spirit, thank you. Please make it obvious. What does Cancer need to know? What is for their greatest and highest good? And how are you helping them? Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious. Cancer. Yeah, they're showing me to take this time now during autumn, fall, to do a spring cleaning. But you know how landscapers do a fall cleanup, where they pull out all the dying and dead stuff, so when spring comes, the growth can occur. That's what they're showing me right now. You need to focus in your own house, meaning, yes, clearing the clutter out of your physical structure, the dwelling that you live in, is important too, but it's in turn, it's you. They're talking of your house, you. You need to do some cleaning out, because like the card said, someone can't bring you happiness. Someone can't bring you joy. You have to do those things for yourself. And when you start doing the self-love and self-care and joy and happiness, you will attract that like-minded energy. Okay. So right now, focus inward on yourself. Don't go looking. Okay, they want me to show you on this card. So here's this guy or gal. She's up, I'm going to say he. He's up in a hot air balloon with, look at the size of that telescope. That they're looking for someone. And you, even though this is you, but you're inside, look at this waterfall. Waterfall represents emotions. And you're still within. It's interesting because this is it's not a mountain. But however, it is this structure, this rock castle. And what's the word is escaping me? Please, Spirit, what's the wording? A fortress. Thank you, Spirit. Fortress. This person is in this fortress, floating out in the middle of nowhere, and the amount of tears that this person is crying is creating a waterfall, because they're believing that someone's gonna rescue them, and they're looking for that. But what universe is saying is you need to go within your fortress and clean house. Get rid of all the cobwebs and dust and things from previous relationships that have hurt you. Okay. And then once you're able to do that, shift the focus on not searching for love. Take the winter off, rest, hibernate, so come springtime, you'll be ready for what God, Source, Spirit has for you. This might not resonate with all of you, because some of you probably are in a relationship right now. But are you depending on that person to rescue you? Are you feeling empty inside? Because that person is not supporting you in the way they should? Okay. All right, Spirit, for Cancer, let's shine some light on their shadow. This is the Shadow Work Oracle deck. And it is important to shine some light on the shadow so we can do some self-healing. Thank you, Spirit. What does Cancer need to work on? Please make it obvious. Okay, this one popped out. The door. Okay. All right, so the first one that jumped out at me was emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. Again, look at all that waterfall. That's coming from her. You're overreacting emotionally in this sadness that's causing this flood of unnecessary other emotions. Codependency. This is a relationship addiction. You're relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself more self-love. Yeah. Again, going within. You've got to go within yourself. Clean house. You are depending on someone else to bring you that joy and happiness, and that's not how that works. You have to do that for yourself. Uncompromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with another person. All right, Cancer. Uncompromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with another person. So what Spirit is telling me is that this rescue mode that you're in is really not fair to the other person. You are putting all of that on them to bring you joy and happiness, and all of that on them is not fair. To them, they can't. That's not their job to do that. That's okay. So you putting this pressure on the other person to give you your sense of worth is not fair, and that's, you have to work. So again, that's why they're saying go in during this winter, go hibernate to work up getting out of this codependency and uncompromising behavior. I don't want to call it behavior though. It's to you, it's an innate. It's who your genetic makeup. You feel like it's not truth though. It's gonna take time. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. But Spirit is showing me that Could have to clean house and then go into hibernation so you can welcome this newness of you. Resisting change. Ask yourself, why are you not wanting to change? Look at the positive sides of the change. Okay, so I hear it now. I'm reading. Spirit's showing me right now. I'm not telling you. I'm just, Spirit is telling you. I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger of Spirit's message, Divine's message. And some of you, as I'm speaking these words to you, you were already shutting me off and blocking me out. Maybe you even stopped watching this video, Cancer. Why are you resisting change? Ask yourself, why don't you want to change? This is not a good place to be. I mean, you're literally from within your soul crying a waterfall because you are desperately searching. That's a huge telescope. You're desperately searching for something that's not truth. I can't say it doesn't exist. It's not truth. Why are you not wanting to change? You have to look at the positive sides to change. By cleaning house, by going within, making yourself happy, spending time resting. Just rest in that. And that resting is one of the biggest acts of self-love. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to say no. It's okay to rest. But these changes have to happen. Okay. They're showing me that you feel like it's going to cause this storm, this bolt of lightning, and all this darkness and chaos. But it's not a storm. It's literally just, it's not going to be this huge storm that wreaks devastation and havoc on you. It's literally you just picking up a broom and just doing a little sweeping. Like, it's, yeah, this isn't truth. It's not going to be a huge storm. But right now, you're emotionally overreacting, and depending on others is leaving you in this darkness. But once you clean house and take time for yourself and show self-love, that mask is going to be removed, and you'll be surrounded by love and light and source. It's all like rainbow. It's beautiful. The mask needs to come off. But to me, they're showing me that this mask is illusion. It's lies. It's not truth. Because this fortress that you're in can become a castle. It can become a castle. All right, what else do we have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit Universe. Please make it obvious. What advice, help, guidance do you have for Cancer today? Please make it obvious. Recall your dreams. Ocean Jasper, schedule yourself in. Lemurian Quartz, practice patience. And Agate, get back into balance. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to read from the book Ocean Jasper, schedule yourself in. Because I'm curious as to what the crystals have to say about this. That winter hibernation that you need to do. There's always time for me time. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. It's your day. If your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of yourself. I care for myself because I am important. Today, make a commitment to schedule time for yourself. Okay. So, this card speaks of if you don't even have 5 minutes, take 10 minutes. And Spirit is showing me that this whole process that you have to go through is not going it's going to take you more than 5 minutes. Hence going into the winter hibernation, that deep freeze. It's going to take time. Because this is a lot of healing that you have to do. But spring is coming. So you're going to have to practice patience during this time. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Because all of this is really putting you out of balance. And all the love that you're looking for, your Prince Charming, that's fantasy. That's not reality. Love that's given to you by divine, by source, comes from when you're balanced. So you have to get back to being in balance. You just keep telling me self-love. Work on yourself. Stop resisting the change. There is no storm. It's not going to be this, it's just you're going to need patience. It's going to take time. Okay, Cancer. They're putting me, they're putting me in this place right now, standing there, like, the emotions, that like, I feel like this energy is like you're desperately searching for someone to bring you joy and happiness in your life, but you're looking in the wrong place. It's exhausting. It's just the amount of tears you've cried, Cancer. Searching so far and wide, but it's all within you. It's within you. And once you see that and realize that, all right, that was, I don't know why they put me there. All right, universe. What final messages do you have for Cancer? Please make it obvious. What final messages do you have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious. What final messages, advice, guidance, wisdom do you have for Cancer? Okay. Please make it obvious. What messages do you have for Cancer? One more. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have Fork in the Road reversed, number 13, and Deep Knowing, number 43. Fork in the Road, the protection mess. Okay, so this is the upright. There's an owl sitting on the back. You see the owl sitting on his hindquarters there. All right, Fork in the Road reversed. The protection message says, indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So they're bringing me choice. Go back to resisting change. Choices and change. Why you're not wanting to change. You have to look at the positive. Okay, so Cancer, again, this is general, so it's not going to apply to all of you, but the ones of you that are still here who almost wanted to turn off the video, who I had referred to earlier, this is your warning sign. Like it says, if that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, Spirit never tires of giving you a second chance. You have to take responsibility. Stop resisting this change, because it will never bring you your dreams of what you truly desire. Number 43, Deep Knowing. Okay, so I think you already know this. Deep Knowing speaks of what you... There, this owl, again, so, okay. So this is a bigger owl than this owl sitting here. However, it's a tiny little owl. And you've got your back turned to this owl. And universe is saying if you resist change, you're not gonna be in a great place. And you already know this. Here's the bigger L sitting on that deep knowing. You have that deep knowing. So stop fighting it. You're out of balance. And this is something that you're very impatient with too. And you know what's interesting is Cancers, you guys are very emotional. Water, you're a water sign. So all this, you wear your heart on your sleeve. So this is no surprise. However, you are also a very spiritual. Water signs are very spiritual signs. So you have this deep knowing. They just keep showing me, like, you have to get back in. You're not stubborn. We know Tauruses are stubborn, Leos are stubborn. There's a handful of signs out there that are stubborn, but Cancer, you're not stubborn. So this is what you're doing right now is putting you so out of balance, even innately to your sign. You know this. Okay, so these last cards that I haven't mentioned yet. Lepidolite, recall your dreams. The vow. And the castle. So, as I had mentioned earlier, you're in this fortress right now because you're depending on someone to bring you joy and happiness. And Spirit is saying you need to recall what your dreams are. You need to remember what dreams that you've had in place for yourself that bring you joy and happiness. Because once you step into that balanced place of being joyful and happy that you provide for yourself, that's when Spirit brings the person that you're supposed to be with. You could see, like, to me, this bird represents spirit, angels, and it's this is not only two hands, but it's three hands. If you can see, that's three hands there. It's a couple holding each other's hand, like this. And then there's Spirit, Source's hand holding your hands. You see that? So once you've done this healing and get work, and I know as a Cancer, emotional, like you are high on your emotions, you wear your heart on your sleeve, but getting out of being emotionally overreacting, taking time to rest and meditate and schedule yourself and finding your dreams, your joy and happiness. Universe is going to bring you someone. I mean, look at all that yellow, that's bright, sunshine, happiness, joy. It'll be a relationship that you haven't had to go look for. Spirit, Source will bring it to you. And then you'll be in that castle. That fortress will then change to a castle. Okay, Cancer. I hope this helped. If it did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Please note that I will never reach out to you for money or to schedule a reading. So don't let scammers get into that energy for you. All my information is in the description box below of how you can schedule a reading with me and the decks that I've used today. So again, I just want to say I'm truly grateful and appreciative that you stopped by today. And be well. Take time for yourself. Love and light.